Welcome everybody to another edition of Kevin's Commentary, and we're excited today. We've got an outstanding guest with us, Bryan Berryhill, the head coach for men's and women's track and field at the University of Wyoming, and we have a big event coming up, Bryan. I'd say one of the premier events that Wyoming ever hosts, and that of course is the Mountain West Conference Track and Field Championships coming up on May 14th, and all looking forward to it. I know, Bryan, there's a lot of people put a lot of work in this to make this a great event.
Yeah, it's going to be a great event. I believe this is only the third time that the University of Wyoming has hosted a Mountain West Championships. That right there makes it special, and the staff here, the administration's been very supportive, and we've had a lot of help to put this together.
You know, I know that if you're a track fan, this is fantastic, but if you're just a sports fan, the athleticism, the events, the competition, it's got it all, and if you have not seen something like this, it's really something to go see.
You know, it is. You're going to see Mason Finley throw the discus 210 feet plus. That's pretty special right there. You get to watch, there's a two-time national champion at San Diego State, Shanika Thomas. She triple jumps 45 feet. You get to watch, there's a male athlete at the University of New Mexico, 26 feet plus in the long jump. Every event, 10-2 and the 100 is going to be stellar and a lot of fun to watch.
You know, as you talk about the Wyoming side of this, and I know you're real excited about your athletes competing, maybe you mentioned Mason and what a job he's done and how special he is. He's not the only one on either cowgirl or cowboy side, however.
No, I mean, we have a number of athletes. You know, we just set some facility records, some school records with Audrey DeStefano and Kirsten Thomas this last weekend. Taylor Gardner. We have a number of athletes and a number of Wyoming athletes that are going to do some great things at the conference championships.
As you look at both sides, we'll talk cowgirls and cowboys. How do you see your two squads fitting into this year's championships?
Yeah, you know, our goal is always to get better than we were the year before. You know, our women have gotten a lot of attention because they finished runner-up at the indoor championships, and you know, they're going to have a tough time matching the runner-up position, but we're shooting for top three on the women's side, and I think our guys could have their first ever top three finish if things play out the way we think they can.
I'm curious now, of course, you train and you get ready, and all the meets that you've been competing in are kind of leading up to this. There's an off week this week for the two squads. What are you guys doing right now, and how do you come into how do you train to come into the race?
Yeah, you know, luckily last weekend was a great meet for us. A lot of kids hit seasonal best or personal best, so they have a lot of confidence, and that's always an important thing going into your last conference championship, because we don't have to give them hard workouts to get that confidence. They proved to themselves last week they're fit, ready to go, so now we just fine-tune one or two little things, and the kids are going to perform well.
You know, I know there's probably a little angst by the coaches in this league to come to Laramie for the conference championships. It's a great venue. It's a great site. The weather, nobody can control that. No. But as far as the event itself and the facility, you've got to be very proud of how the university will look for this event.
Yeah, you know, we have a great venue out there, lots of pine trees, the stands. It's going to show very well, and you know, we have a billboard with track and field athletes on it here in town. That's pretty neat. They've put a bunch of flags around town. You know, people have really gone out of the way to make this a special event for us.
So I guess if just kind of going through the schedule, talk a little bit about how we're going to get started on the 14th, what would be field events and whatnot, and then it would take us through the Saturday.
Yeah, you know, we get started on Wednesday with the multi-events, and those will come to a conclusion on Thursday. Those will be the only two things going Wednesday, Thursday. On Friday, we really get going with most of the track meet. We have a lot of prelims on the track with a couple finals and the steeplechase and the 10,000. And then we got field event finals going both Friday and Saturday, and then Saturday is action-packed on the track with every event being a final.
You know, Bryan, I don't know that we've had many premier athletes as coaches at the University of Wyoming. You're certainly one of those. You're a national champion, and just talk a little bit about, I guess, you're evolving into the coaching world, and a little bit about your collegiate career.
Yeah, you know, I was fortunate to have a great coach during my collegiate career, and really looked up to him, and that's one thing that made me want to get into the coaching profession, is being able to help athletes like he helped me. And you know, it's ever evolving. I think you're always learning, and Since I've been here at Wyoming, what I've learned is, to be a great coach, you have to have great support. And I got a great staff, and the administration here has been great, and we just continue to get better each year.
And I think that's the key to it. Track is becoming a very large sport here, and maybe it wasn't in some past years, but right now I think there's a tremendous amount of support and excitement about track at Wyoming, and you've got to be feeling that.
Oh, you can. Like I just mentioned, the support has been great, and the kids can feel it too. They can see that the administration, the fans, everybody's behind us, and getting to host this year, they really are starting to see that support come through.
Well, major event, May 14th, the Mountain West Conference Championships for track and field at the Luis S. Madrid. We're all looking forward to it. You need to be here and experience this. Bryan Berryhill, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Okay, till next time, thank you for watching.